Well, here we are. It's May 22nd, 2011. I'm still here. There haven't been any major earthquakes. There was a volcano eruption in Iceland. It's a volcano that erupts all the time, so it's not actually a big deal. No rapture, no nastiness happened, no goodness happened. It was just a regular, ordinary Saturday. Amusingly, the guy at Family Radio has gone into seclusion. Nobody has heard from him or seen him since his original message from yesterday. Since the rapture was supposed to start, he's been incognito. I wonder why. The BBC did an article where they interviewed a bunch of people about this, and some are, of course, surprised and stunned that the rapture didn't come. They really believed that this thing was on its way, and now they're kind of bummed out and confused now that it's obviously been exposed as a fraud. The comment that really got me was from a bishop who's tried to stand up for some of these gullible Christians. He said, well, it's easy to mock them, but we're here to support them. I mean, you can kick a dog too, but you wouldn't do that. Like, well, no, I wouldn't kick a dog because dogs are nice and they're neat. I like dogs. But to mock people that actually fell for this scam and hurt themselves with it, either financially, emotionally, or spiritually, oh yeah, you deserve some mocking for that. I don't subscribe to this notion that, oh well, it was a religious thing, so I should be respectful. Well, screw that. These are grown people with adult-sized brains who presumably went to some kind of school and are able to do basic functions like getting dressed in the morning and managing their budget and going to work and keeping a job. These grown-ups should know better than to believe this kind of nonsense. And for someone to claim that we're immature for making fun of these people, it's pretty disturbing to me. It's like, well, okay, fine, you're supporting them, I get it, but you have a responsibility, if you're in that position of trust with them, to teach them not to fall for this crap again. Yeah, they're depressed, they're bummed out, they're sad that this big thing they were excited about, the death, pain, and suffering of lots and lots of people who aren't Christian. I totally lost my train of thought there. I'll start over. They're depressed about this thing not happening, but help them through it, sure, and then sit them down for a nice stern lecture about why they shouldn't believe the predictions of every crackpot they ever get exposed to. Don't send piles of money to people that claim you're about to die, because there's no legal protection for you when you don't die and suddenly realize, I don't have a life savings anymore. I'm broke. Oh crap. Yeah, that kind of thing has happened. One guy spent his life savings of over $130,000 to buy billboards warning people of the oncoming apocalypse. Yeah, we're all still here to look at those billboards after the supposed apocalypse. I'm betting he feels pretty silly right now. And I imagine he's a suicide risk right now because that's a lot of money to give up. So anyway, this is a short one. I'll just close by saying, ha-ha, suckers! You're not exempt from ridicule when you're religious, whether you believed in the rapture thing yesterday or not. Richard Dawkins points out that it's ridiculous for us to be held to the standard of always respecting and always being polite about religion and religious beliefs. That's utter nonsense. I don't have to be polite or respectful about your superstitions. The law says I can't discriminate against you if I'm loaning you money or selling a house or whatever, things like that. But I can certainly openly ridicule you as a private citizen, from one private citizen to another, for believing in the invisible sky wizard, or the flying spaghetti monster, or any of the other religious systems out there. If you act irrationally, it's within my rights to point that out and poke fun at you for it. So if you believed in the rapture yesterday and you're bummed out that it didn't happen, you're going to have to steel yourselves a little bit, because there's some very good-natured ribbing that you're signed up for. It'll take about a week or two for all of us atheists to get it out of our system. And you should know that we're working pretty hard as a collective group to try to educate people ourselves on avoiding this kind of thing and try to convert a few people away from Christianity and Islam and Mormonism and all this other stuff. Yeah, if you fell for this, you deserve a bit of ribbing. So just be prepared for it. And I'll post my next blog, or my next video rant, I guess, here in a few minutes. I've got a couple other topics I want to talk about. So stay tuned. See you, folks.